Alright, we should be live. What's up, everybody? Joining in today. Happy New Year. Getting finished up on this Zez Studios Logan project. Basically, Wolverine himself is done, and I just need to paint the wolf. Nothing too crazy today, so I figured I'd just live stream it. Also need to record him a little bit because I'm currently in the middle of editing the whole entire video of painting Logan, which came out really cool. You saw my announcement yesterday. I'm working on a new format.
At Staten Island University.
Hopefully this microphone's working. I'm using a different microphone today.
Right here.
This ain't going to be too much of an interactive show. Basically, just
together to unlock deeper insights and newer breakthroughs.
Everybody's bored, wants to follow along for the journey.
Including
Here's what we're doing.
With screening, diagnosis, innovative treatments, and surgery all under one roof.
So basically, this is the Zez Studios. Oh, sorry. This is the Zez Studios.
/SI Cancer Center. Staten Island University.
The wolf is like a proximity piece, so he's already been primed.
Hoping to cash it in at the store, but then he forgets about it.
And I already went around and I did some adjustments on the base and around the feet.
Free milk. That's why I didn't know
That's what the base looks like.
Fortunately, there are better ways to save money. You could save about $900 on cards.
Zez Studio, if anybody's familiar with them. This is a 3D print.
Half off flop.
So I had to do some putty work
Try a bit of spring clean. It feels good to
around the
save
feet,
it. It feels
just to
good
get
to
it fit in nicely. This way there was no gaps. So I'm going to be pulling up my reference photo. Okay, let me actually show you that. I painted one wolf before. This is going to be my second wolf, but the last one I painted was more like a snowy wolf. It was like an Arctic wolf. So he was kind of like all white. To where this one, we'll be doing like a gray and black wolf with maybe some brown tones to him. And yeah, my microphone's not working. I apologize. I'm using the webcam microphone. Yeah, I got the radio. Let me lower the radio. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I got the radio playing in the background. So let me show you the reference photo real quick. Finally. So if you can see this, that's going to be my reference photo of what I'm working on today. So what we're basically doing to this guy here is going to be like different browns, well not browns, different grays and blacks, and then actually towards the feet I'm going to do like a tannish to a whitish color. Something like that. So it's kind of the reference photo I'm working from. And if you didn't hear me earlier, apologize. Again, I'm working off of a webcam microphone that I'm not used to. Again, Happy New Year's to everybody. This is a 3D print. This is the Zez Studios proximity piece to Logan. It's the wolf, kind of sits on the side of the base. So, like I said, Logan himself is all finished. I just need to paint the wolf, which I should be able to finish up today. And then, as previously mentioned, this has already been primed. And then I did some putty work around the feet earlier, just to make sure everything fits in nice and tight. It does come off the base. Probably going to keep them off the base. I mean, I probably could glue them, but I think it'd probably be easier to ship them without the base attached to him. All right, so anyway, let's get started. Like I said, this isn't going to be like some interactive show, so if I don't see your comments or questions, I apologize. I'm just doing a quick live stream as I paint this guy. But I will check every once in a while at the comments if anyone does want to leave a comment. Just got this in not too long ago, It's really awesome. This is a vortex shaker. Basically, it shakes up the paint, so I don't have to do it by hand anymore. Load the bottle up in here. Basically shakes up the paint. So while that's shaking, hey, what's up, Mike? Can you buy SD files from Zez? Yeah, I believe they sell individual STL files, and then you can also become a member to their Patreon group. That's a monthly subscription that lets you download everything. Yeah, Mike, if you ever need anything printed, I can do that for you. Great quality, good prices. All right, so the course of action for this is, as of right now, he's been primed. This is the gray primer. Probably gonna paint him black, just to capture all the shadows underneath the fur, and then I'm gonna come back and do some dry brushing. Dry brush him gray. Again, he's gonna be like different shades of gray. Some tans in there around the leg area. Some whites, some whites around the leg, around the face. Yeah, Mike, no problem. So, yeah, I can ship to Canada. It's not a problem. I mean, if you do go with somebody else, don't always go for cheaper. Cheapest isn't always best. I've had so many cases to where I've had cheap 3D prints arrive, and it just creates more work for the painter. So in the end game, you're going to pay more money anyway, because the guy's going to charge you to, whoever's painting is going to charge you more money to fix the thing up. That was still paint. So with this piece, it's going to be a lot of back and forth. I basically just want to get really underneath the fur right now and get that shaded a darker color. I thought about going in and doing an ink wash, but probably best just to spray him a black. I'm actually using a black gray. It's like a smoky black. I'm actually supposed to be filming this guy for my YouTube video. Mix up a new batch of paint. First saw this model online, I realized how large this thing is. But like a proximity piece, I think it's something small. This thing is almost the size of the Wolverine statue. It's a big wolf. Eat up a lot of them.
Sometimes it happens all the time. Yeah. I can tell you, but it sure feels like that. Don't you know I'm gonna back up? Myself out here. Bang, bang, oh. Turn cartwheels across the floor. And you said there is no reason. And the truth is plain to see. But I wander through my fingers. What I let be. When I'm 60.
I'll let that dry for a second so I can handle them. Thing with fur is you really got to hit it from every angle because you got to get under each hair strand. It's a lot of back and forth, different positions and angles. I'm a batch of it. I wasn't sure if I was going to spray the legs because the legs are going to, like I said, the legs are going to be more like a whitish, like a tannish color, and then they're going to fade up. And then the face has a little bit white in it too, but just really want to get all the shadows on, under the fur. It's a little different when doing fur. For as for the Logan video, it's pretty much like 90% edited. So I should have that up in a day or two. I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me. Where the heck is the Logan video? I know. I'm sorry. It's been months. Had a lot of crazy stuff going on in my own personal life, so I had to take a break for a little bit. But back to painting again. So it'll be up very soon. All right, we got them base coated with the darker gray. The other gray was just a primer. So that was just a primer color. This is going to be the base tone color, which is actually the underlying fur color, which again was just a black gray. Let's make sure. So it's a nice smoky gray color. I'll let that dry for a second. I'm also going to go in with straight black, pure black, just to define some of the areas like the leg muscles and wherever there would be shadows. And then I'm going to come back and start the dry brushing with a similar gray. It's almost like a similar gray to this. I picked out a few grays, but that'll be the lighter gray that'll just pick up on the top hair strands. Do some dry brushing, so it just hits the top pieces of fur, and then everything underneath will remain this darker color, which give it nice contrast. And then again for the legs are going to be. Should have my reference over here. The legs are going to be like a tannish color that fades into the body, and then the actual bottom part of the leg, like towards his paws, is going to be more like a whitish, and then that's going to go into this, which is going to be a snow base. So all of this will be white. Looks like the back will be gray. I'll use that same dark gray. And then same thing I did for Logan. I use this. It's like a snow medium by Vallejo, and it goes on. It looks like realistic snow. So I'll do the same thing for the wolf base. This way it matches Logan. Shut Yanks. Did you see that latest Wolverine release from Wicked? Printing that right now looks pretty good. I think I did see a glimpse of it, but I didn't take that close of a look at it. It's been a while. I used to do the What's New videos each month, showing what models came out. It's been a while since I've done one of those too. I've been just really busy with everything going on in my personal life, but no, I'll definitely check that out though. It's been a while since I've been following all the groups, kind of like on a daily basis. I'll definitely check that out though. Thanks. Hey, what's up, crowd? Thanks for joining in. Just painting a proximity piece to the Zez Studios Logan. Nothing too crazy today. Just got finished base coating him. Going to do some dry brushing. The base will be like a snowy base. And yeah, this is the last piece. Logan himself is all finished. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with using pre-supported files, but I always definitely check them because they're never 100%. Also, I usually don't print 1/6 scale. I'm more of a quarter scale guy, so the support's got to get redone anyway. What I usually like to do, I like to use the auto supports and then go back and check each layer and make sure everything was caught. Most of the time, everything is not caught. So that's a trick I like. I like using the auto supports and then going into each layer and then adding any supports that need to get added after that. But, yeah, don't always trust pre-supported files. Well, if you do, at least check them. So literally sit there layer by layer and make sure everything is, there's no islands or anything like that. No worries, man. I'm taking a sip of my coffee anyway. And this guy's drying. You already see I missed a few spots. It's the problem with fur. So this gotta get them from every angle. Let me get them from this back angle so I can get underneath the fur. Big spot I missed right here. I mean, it's not gonna really matter too much because it's fur. It's gonna look all, mixed in anyway. It was kind of bothering me. There was a small little spot that I missed. All right, let me load up some pure black, and I'm just gonna quickly define some of the muscle area. Yeah, I know it's fur. I usually don't do that when it comes to fur, but I just want to get that underneath before I start coming back with the dry brushing. So that is our smoke black, like a blackish gray. This one is a pure black. Again, I just got this in. If you don't have one of these, it's great. The Vortex mixer really saves time and definitely speeds up the process by trying to shape the bottles of paint by hand. Sean, I think I picked this one up off of Temu. It wasn't that bad. I think I paid $40 for it. So, not too bad. I mean, it's a lot quicker than shaking it by hand. Cup. Before I do that, I'm going to spray the base just to get that ready. Yeah, the wolf is still drying anyway. All right, so all of this is going to be white. And it looks like the back is more like a grayish color. Yeah, this is all rock work. So I'm going to spray the rocks real quick with the blackish gray. And then same thing. When it comes to like rocks and concrete, I like to the dry brush over it. get most of that blocked in. I could always come back and do it by hand. So, paintbrush. Okay. Thanks for the tip. I'll have to look into that. I have so many grays. I'm sure I have that somewhere. Or something close to it. Yeah, I'm basically going off the reference. I should actually try to look at Logan's base too. I want to match up with Logan's base. Logan's base only had like a few rocks. Most of it is like a giant wood tree trunk. So should be alright. Alright. What was that? We're gonna do the wolf. We got Zez themselves in the house. What's going on, Pablo? Hope everything's well. Happy New Year. I'm still working on this piece. Logan's done. I just got to finish the wolf, and the project's done. It's been a while.
We will be. You hold on to a quick one.
All right, so with the pure black, I'm just going to hit like some of the darker, shaded areas, like under his leg and stuff.
3 mil. That expired in 1993. Right? Fortunately, there are better ways to save money. Like by switching to card.
Create a little bit more depth.
About $900 on card chips without ever touching a coupon. How about this?
Probably not showing up on camera, so I apologize.
Try a bit of spring clean. It feels good.
I also apologize for the quality. This is the free version of StreamYard, so I think we only get like 720. It's not going to be the highest quality video. I do have the entire video will be a 4K video though of painting Logan, and then most of the wolf will be in 4K. So it's probably not showing on camera because I'm looking at my my monitor. Everything's a lot darker. But basically, I'm going really heavy with the shading because a lot of it you're not even going to see. Once I start dry brushing, this is going to lighten up a lot. Yeah, that is definitely true. There's a lot to print. Yeah, that's the problem. You keep printing and printing and printing, and then nothing gets painted. You have a stack of 3D prints. I have so many kits laying around my house that have not been painted yet. All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna start. I already knew this was going to be a back and forth process, just because it's fur, so there's a lot, a lot of layering upon each other. I'm just trying to think of the smartest way to go about this. I think I'm gonna start. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might start doing the legs and doing that fade. So again, the legs are going to be like it's like a khaki, like a whitish brown. That's going to fade up into the body, and then the lower part of the legs are going to be more of like a pure white. The same thing on the face. He's got a lot of white on the face. Just notice he's got pure black around the eyes, so just get that off. Do his nose. I'm kind of just roughly blocking in the colors right now, and then, but I'm not, when I don't have cameras all over the place, I'll go in and get in there, like really fine detail everything at the end. All right, let's switch up. Start painting the legs. So the tan is going to fade roughly up to his body.
Vrbo makes it easy to claim your dream summer spot with early booking deals. From homes with pools to poolside loungers, when you book a Vrbo, you don't have to reserve any loungers. They're all yours. Get that early booking deal at vrbo.com.
Yeah, for anyone joining in that wasn't here from the start of the video, I am not using my regular microphone. I'm using the microphone attached to the camera, the webcam, so I have no idea how the quality is. So if you can't hear me, I apologize. Wasn't really planning on going live today, so everything was kind of last minute set up. Yeah. The camera angles suck. I apologize. But, yeah, in a few days I'll have a 4K video showing up close shots of everything. Painting the wolf as well as painting Wolverine, Logan. Again, this is the Zez Studios Logan in quarter scale. So we're still going around, just blocking in the base tone colors. So blocked in the dark gray. Currently, I'm blocking in the tannish color for the legs, and then towards the end, we'll come back and do a whole bunch of dry brushing. Just trying to basically loosely get all the colors in there right now, and then I'll go back and worry about the finer details and fading it better and all that stuff. All right, catch you later, Mike. Sounds good. I'll probably go to about 5-ish. See how far we get. And then towards the very bottom near his paw will be more of like a whitish blend. Still need to bring the blend up. It looks like I need another batch of paint here. Need to bring the color right about there, and then I'll come back with the dry brushing. That'll look even nicer. Yeah, looks like it's actually on the tail too, so I gotta fade the tail as well. Probably do a little around the mouth too. I think if I should do a brown underneath them as well. Probably should. I think that makes more sense. Do like the lower half all brown, and then fades into gray. Yeah, let's spray this all brown. Go by my reference photo here. Yeah, I think usually animals they have like a lighter coat on. Kind of blend it all up. just the legs. Not sure. Yeah, I think that works better than just fading the legs. Kind of go through the whole underbelly, and then, as mentioned, the really from the like his elbow down would be more like a pure white. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Let's see. Still have to fade that. Yes, I know I missed an entire leg. I haven't got to. Wanted to start doing around his face. Also, his top of his ears are going to be also tan. Starting to come together. Still have to do the dry brushing. Hey, Crow. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. When I first got sent this project, before I even received the print, I was looking at the the photos online, and yeah, I noticed that too. It looks like it almost looks like it was cut. Like I've seen a few people paint these, and I just thought they did a really bad job at assembling and hiding the gap. Nah, this was all one piece, and that is just part of the sculpt. I don't know why it's like that. It stops right there because if if you follow it along, it stops literally right there. It's like a really harsh line that just runs right there, and that's about it. Yeah, it kind of bothers me too. I'm gonna do my best to hide that when I'm doing the dry brushing, but maybe it's because like his body's turned and they were trying to make it look like a wrinkle or something. I don't know, but yeah, I noticed that as well. But he's looking cool so far. Again, I'm gonna come back with the white now. Fade the white up, and then probably do the dry brushing up top. Or I could do the dry brushing now. I don't know. Let's see. Actually, let's do the dry brushing first. Do something different. All right. Shop time. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go in with the this cold gray. Might be a little too bright. If anything, I'll miss the base color back over this if it ends up being too bright. So used to shaking bottles by hand. I got this. Haven't seen this yet. Vortex mixer. All right. Dry brush. I'll probably do like a mixture with the dryer. I'll probably do like a few different grays just to like, you know, wherever like the light source would be, like on the top, I might go a little bit brighter, kind of like highlight the fur with some dry brush too. So kind of see what that's doing now. So that's dry brushing for anyone that's not familiar with dry brushing. It got a long way to go, but it basically picks up you know, the top areas of the sculpt. So now that we have that darker gray underneath, should be able to start seeing this better on camera as well. Not sure if it's showing up on camera, but I'll definitely show it on the 4K video. You can see the dry brushing is mixing in with the tan, but we still have the tan underneath. So I'm just catching the top hairs. It's creating a pretty cool blending effect. When I can pay better attention, I'll go back and finally detail all this, make sure everything looks consistent. Just come back with the brown, you know, that khaki color, and dry brush it back again. Yeah, it's starting to look better on camera. You can start to see the fur now. Very simple technique, but very effective. Still got to do this area here, but yeah, you can see the difference. So this area was not done yet. It's where most of that was done. I think that's good for now. I think I'm gonna start doing the white. Actually, I could dry brush the. Actually, no, I'm gonna say that, man. I got to do the white on the base. I'm gonna start fading up the white. I think I'm probably gonna stop around five-ish, about 20 minutes, maybe 20, 30 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this dead white. Start fading it up into that tannish khaki color. So, kind of painting, thinking as I go along. I'm gonna fade up the white, and then what I'll probably do is come back with the dry brushing of the that tannish color, and then dry brush it back down the leg again. Kind of pretty much the same thing I did, the top half with the gray and with the gray and the khaki, just the reverse with the other color. Don't go too crazy with the white, just a little bit. So, this is gonna be like more subtle, just really light, nothing too crazy. About that right there. It's also going to give the effect that he's walking through the snow, and then you might have some snow on his legs. Yeah, I was actually thinking that too. The way I paint, and it probably takes longer. I go back and forth. So I'll probably end up doing a lot of the fades over again, as well as the dry brushing over again. You know, off camera when I can focus a little bit better. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna do up the base, just see how he's looking on the base. He's walking through the snow. The whole entire base is pretty much white. I think if I could pull up a photo of the reference. Yeah, I also just sprayed it. It's got to kind of darken up a little bit. It's already starting to darken around the legs a little bit, and I got to go in and like I said, I'm gonna dry brush over it. It's always paint. I don't know. Right now I'm like mixed, but yeah, I definitely want to keep it look like he's walking in the snow. It'll probably make more sense once the base gets painted white and he's on the top of the base. Yeah. This entire base is going to be pure white, which I'll probably just I'll do in a few minutes. It'll kind of start to make sense once that's all white. So, let's see. Thank you, man. It's getting there, little by little. I'm gonna dry brush the ground back over that body. Should have toned things down just a drop. I want to paint the base. See how it looks on the base. Looking pretty good though. He's getting there. Yeah, I just set up this booth. I've gone through so many booths. I'm really happy with this one. I don't know if I can put the pan up. So I got like a whole my phone, but I got a whole ventilation system up top. So I got an 8-inch intake, pulling that down into a 4-inch, might be 4-inch, 6-inch on this side if you could see it. There's at the house. And I got all my this camera automatically flips upside down. But basically under this I have all my supplies and stuff. Where we go? All right, let's get this base done. This is I'm gonna paint the base white first, but this is the stuff I was using on the Logan Wolverine base. It's a ground texture for snow. Basically goes on like a white base. Looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna leave things at this point. I'm getting a little tired. Just gonna show you what the wolf looks like. Give it a second for that to dry. Was it 5? I think I've gone on for about almost 2.5 hours here. But yeah, here's how the wolf is looking. He's not done yet. Still need to go in, do the eyes. Still need to go in, do the gums and the teeth. I'll probably play around with the dry brushing a little bit more. I'll do that tomorrow. See how he dries. And then so you can see, I definitely got to go a little bit more wider on the paws. That's why I wanted to paint the base first. I still have the snow effect, like I said. Come around this. It doesn't really need it, but I wanted to match the Logan base. This base was better sculpted for the snow. But I'll come back with this snow medium. It's like a thick snow paste. Just a little bit. This way it stays consistent with the Logan base. And might just use this stuff per se on the paws, just to make it look like snow was on his paws and he's like treading through. But it is getting there. But basically how he's looking so far. Definitely looks a lot better in person. I got a wide angle lens on it right now. It's kind of distorting him. But it's getting there. Not bad for the first day. I'll go back, detail everything, make everything look better. You already see I need to fix up that tail. The tail was too white. Come back, do some more dry brushing up here, fix everything up. But yeah, anyone that tuned in today, thanks for watching. I don't always go live. It kind of takes me longer. Sit here and kind of worry about camera angles instead of just focusing on painting. That's why everything else will get done off camera. It's where I can pay attention better. Kind of get in my own groove. But yeah, thanks guys for watching today. Happy New Year. God, I even had the camera right there. And yeah, everyone have a safe and healthy rest of the year. And the entire video for painting Logan in 4K quality is coming about 2 days. So I put a lot of work into that video. It's got a different video, kind of. I filmed it different. It's got a lot of explanation. Every time I do a video, I try to do things a little bit different and explain things a little bit different. This way, it's always something new. And yeah, tons of new projects are already lined up for 2026, but I am also opening my commission list. So if you need anything printed or if you need anything painted, printed, I can do right away. Painted, I got a little bit of a backlog. I'm focused again, though. I'm going to get a lot of projects out the door very quickly. But yeah, if you need anything printed, I can do that right away. So feel free to contact me. My info is in the video description, or just contact. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. You can email itsallthingsart@gmail.com, or just look me up on Instagram. It's all things art. And yeah, thanks for watching today, guys. I'm going to sign off and get some rest and enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you are. All right, take care, guys.